Hello everybody, this is Mary. I haven't done a video in a long time, but I'm going to try and get back into the groove of things and start doing them a little more frequently. Today I thought I would do from start to finish, except I started earlier and I was completely out of focus, and there's some steps I just don't want to redo. So I have prepped my nails, and now I am halfway through in applying peel off base coat. I use aisle 21. It's no longer in business, but when they went out of business I bought a bunch of them because it's been so good for my nails. And but I understand Hollow Taco and UNT do a good product as well. So what you want to do to apply your peely base is you want to more or less apply it to the center of your nail. You want to leave like a perimeter, and that's just so something has, so your nails, your Color Street nails or your wraps or whatever brand you're using, have something to adhere to. They'll also adhere to the peely base, but you want it to also stick to your nail because that'll give it stability. The reason I use peely base is because I am a Cancer warrior, and I get enough chemicals in my body through my various treatments that I feel that I don't need to add to the mix by adding the remover. And removers are so bad for your hands anyway, and your nails, they dry you out. So as you can see, these are drying. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes for them to become completely dry. And they're going to be a little bit tacky, but not bad. And I'm going to be doing a set. I'm going to be doing a Memorial Day mixed banning. And it's not your traditional Memorial Day sets, but I'm going to make it work. So while my nails are drying, I am going to attempt to remove my sets and get them set up. And it looks like my flash went off, but that's okay. I've got other lights going on. So this one is called Let Freedom Bling, and I don't even recall what year it came out, but it's a pretty, really gorgeous red, glittery. Good grief. Okay, so as you can see, you only need one, or I do anyway, and I don't even need all of these. I'm just going to set that aside, and I am going to be doing slants with these. So it doesn't really matter the size, but I still want to be close to what I normally use. So okay. And while I'm at it, I'm going to take out my overlay, which is called Less Bitter, More Glitter. Get these out of the package. And again, I only need one strip of these. gotta go. There, okay. Now what you do with your extra sets, and Color Street says, oh, these are just a one-time use, and it's true. The nail set itself is a one-time use. But usually I've got all these leftovers, and you know, they're rather expensive in my opinion. So I don't want these to go to waste. So what I'm doing is I am gathering up together, and this package that it came in, I'm gonna trim this down by where the name went or was. Open this up, put them back in. I like to put them so the white backing of the strip, okay, that's backwards. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you backwards of what I do. So, put the white backing goes so that you can read, so you can read the name of the set. And I just tuck those in. And then I have a heated flat iron that I use, or a flat iron works, or a mini sealer, plastic sealer, bag sealer. And you can't see that on camera because mine's corded and it doesn't reach to the camera. So let me just seal those back up. So because these nail polishes, these Color Street is 95%, or I'm sorry, they're 100% nail polish, but they are 95% dry when they arrive. And the longer they're exposed to air, the sooner they're going to dry out. So I'm just going to quickly put these away. These are the Let Freedom Bling. Come on. And I apologize if I get a little boring, but, you know, that's life. It happens sometimes. Tuck that in there. Get the seal. Okay, now I can move on. All right. So now my peely base has set up, and you know, it's no longer wet. So I'm going to do the famous, or infamous, as some might say, Stacy slant. I call them the Stacy slant because my good friend Stacy Adams, who has her own YouTube channel, Stacy's Sassy Styles, she is the first that really showed the slants and how to do them. So first of all, you want to take off your little plastic. If you've never used Color Street before, you want to take off your, you know, plastic protective. And then you want to take your scissors and you just kind of want to eyeball center of the strip. And you want to cut at an angle. Come on. These are for the pinky, so it's going to be okay. And I always start with the pinky and then I work toward my thumb because, you know, even though the whole world tells you don't use your thumb as a tool, with Color Street, you can use your thumbs as tools. So I'm just separating the strip from the backing. Come on. I think I'm just nervous because I haven't done this for so long. And I just use my tweezers, my wound care tweezers. I call them that because that's where I got them. And that's, I'm just going to use my finger, I don't care. And I always take this the side that you cut. Stacy started this way, then I noticed she's doing them a little differently, but this is how I do them. Come on. And because I've got peel base, I really can't move it around, and I just buggered this one up. I try to. Nope, it's a lost cause. Oh well. We will make it happen. So I'm going to fix that in just a second. Go ahead and trim this with my nail. Oh, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. That'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. No one's going to know but you and me. So then I take the other side. Come on. Separate it from the backing. Pull this little tab off because you don't need that. And I do this. Ooh, it's really sticky. And I do the same from this. Okay. Again, it's just a little tiny bit that oh wow, really messed that up. But we'll make it work. We'll just pretend it's right. That is a really sticky set. Sometimes they're sticky and sometimes they're not quite as sticky. When they're super sticky, they're really hard to get just right because they're hard to manage. Just a little cleanup here. All right. And then let's go to the next one. So pull this off. I'm just going to do the same. So anyway, so a little bit about me. I'm a former stylist. I stopped selling about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. I was having a hard time getting sales, and I had just been diagnosed with my third occurrence of cancer, and I just said, screw it, I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I will just do my own love of Color Street, and too bad, so sad if you've missed out. So hopefully I'm on camera, I can't tell. Am I on camera? Yeah, I suppose I am. The other thing with this illness is my eyesight is going. So, as you can tell, I'm really scawampus. So I might be pulling my hands off camera a lot, just so I get a lot closer look, especially on these larger nails. I'm just going to tuck that under for a little bit. Fix that because that was off. Oh, that's a real pretty red. I really like that. Ooh, it's pretty, it's pretty. So, it's Memorial Day weekend, or coming up to it, I should say. It's Thursday. Oh, no, today's Friday. And we're having a little family gathering tomorrow. A little family tradition. We decorate graves at the cemetery where the majority of the family are buried. And then just up the hill from the cemetery is a park, and we do this every single year. And almost every year the weather is inclement, but we still do it. And we have a potluck lunch. And one of our cousins just moved locally to where the cemetery is. So now, when we have inclement weather, we can go to her house. And it's, it's fun to see. And I realize Memorial Day is not a celebration of sorts, but I like to think of it as a way of honoring those who have gone before us, before us, by being with those who are still with us. And we used to plan our family reunions around Memorial Day weekend, but now that a lot of us are older, we've decided we would much rather have it a little more in the summer when it's warmer, because we like the warmer weather. But who doesn't? I mean, by inclement weather, well, 3 years ago it snowed. Well, no one's gonna know but you and me. Just completely missed the edge of my nail. And last year it was pouring rain. And this year, well, this week on Tuesday we had massive thunderstorm roll through that had flash flooding. We had thunderstorm Wednesday night. We had thunderstorm last night. And I just got a notification that we should be aware of flash flooding again today. So I strongly suspect that we will be going to my cousin's house after we decorate the graves. And that's all right, because she's got a nice size house. And she actually hosted the reunion at her house last year. We had, I believe, 70 people in attendance. 29 of which spent the night at her house. So it was tight, it was cozy, but a lot of fun. And sometimes you just got to do that, right? It brought back a lot of memories from when we were a lot younger and we used to, do camp outs and stay at each other's homes. And it was just like a giant sleepover. It was so much fun. But very tiring. When you get that many people and those with the younger children, I mean, by the end of the reunion, you are ready to go home. This year we've got actual activities planned, which is a kind of a first for our group. Usually we just get together and just hang out for 3 days and just do whatever. But we've got some big plans this year. My cousin, I swear she should become an event planner, because she's planned this whole thing, and she planned everything last year as well. But the things that she has us doing this year are going to be a lot of fun. Like one day we're going to the reservoir. We're going to be, you know, either swimming or just hanging out on the beach. We're going to have like a little potluck lunch. And in the afternoon, anybody that wants to go to the shooting range can go to the shooting range. And another of the cousin is going to be in charge of that. They're going to host a, you know, an afternoon at the range. And while everybody else stays back, and we're going to be doing manicures and pedicures or working on crafts. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to bring my book of nails. Last time it was rather expensive on my part to bring my book of nails for the cousins to do their nails. Because it was just all donated, and there's a lot of them. A lot of them. And they got to a point where they weren't listening when I asked them to please reseal their sets between, because of course, nobody wanted to use the same set. Oh, I don't want to do this just yet. Set that aside. Okay. Now we're on to our Less Bitter, More Glitter. This is a clear overlay with glitter. And let's... Mary. I'm totally not doing this how I had planned. So, pull that off. Stop it. Line that up. Ugh. Again, totally off. It's because I didn't do my anchor method properly. Ugh. Oh, I've got wrinkles now. Story of my life. I've got wrinkles. But again, no one's gonna know but you and me, because you know, the majority of it is covered. I had messaged my friend Stacy the other night because I started to overthink this set, or my mani. I was like, what do I need to do? I thought, because this was my original thought, was to do the slant with the full overlay. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe if I did the overlay as a slant as well, so it's just on the red. All right, let's see if I can do this the proper way, the proper anchor method. So I've taken off the plastic, lift up, and I just scoot it down a little bit so it's just hanging off. Then I just use that to give it more leverage, or it makes it more stable, to get it centered properly. Oh shoot, I might have to pull out another one because this was, well, I'll make it work. I will make it work. Okay, this is really pretty. I'm really liking this. And then I thought, whoa, should I just, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need another nail. Or another strip. I'll just do the overlay only on bare nails, I thought that would be kind of pretty. I've not done a set like that, but I've seen it, and at first I was like, ugh, I don't know if I like that. But then the more I think about it, I thought, wow, that's really pretty. So it would just be like just glitter over a naked nail. Maybe one day I'll do that just to see. And this one I'm gonna need another set as well. Dang it, I'm gonna have to reopen my sealed package. That's okay. I can do that. Let's see how many I need of those reopened before I reseal it again. So my index finger is super short because I keep breaking it. And I think a lot of it is in part to the drugs I was on. They made my nails really brittle, and I use my index finger quite a bit apparently, and it just ripped right off, right across the quick, and it's starting to grow out again, which is I'm loving that. My pinky broke off across the quick as well. So then I trimmed down my nails so it's not such a stark contrast of longer nails and then super short. So let me So I'll put a link to Stacy's YouTube channel and her group, the Stacy Sassy Styles, or the Sassy Crew on Facebook. There's a whole contingency of nail addicts there, and I would really appreciate it if you signed up to join or subscribe to Stacy's channel. She's super close to 1,000 subscribers, and you get extra benefits when you have 1,000 subscribers. You know, you're able to monetize and whatnot, and she does such a great job. I'm gonna cut these from the other end so I don't lose the title. Come on, shake them down. That would be totally awesome if you guys could support her with that. So here we go. Okay, that's a super small. This one. Ugh, come on, let go. Let's see if I can make that one work, otherwise I will get another as well. Ugh. Static. I need a garbage pail like Stacy has, but you know, I'm so dang broke because all my money has gone to cancer. And I really don't have a huge income at the moment. Not that I'm complaining, it's just a fact of life. Okay. Let's see if I can make that one work. Let me. I don't think so. And apologize if I'm off camera a lot. I tried to get a decent setup. I had my camera set up on my ring light and it kept tipping over. So I had to get another tripod out, and it's really short, so I'm trying to get my nails under it, but then it's also shadowy in my mind. But also, because of my vision issues, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. All right. What are we doing? Set these aside for a just in case. Try these down just a little bit more. Put the smaller one aside, because you never know. All right. Let's do a slant with this. Okay, I've already taken the plastic off. So do you guys have any Memorial Day plans? Do you have traditions that you do in your family? Do you go camping, or do you decorate graves? What do you do? Oh, tell me about them. I'm a curious person. Okay. Just barely went across. I have a feeling I might need to use a second strip on the other for the overlay. We'll see. Clean this out. Again, I apologize. I'm off camera a lot. Just making it pretty for you. Hopefully this will work and I haven't cut myself too short on this side. Ugh, stop it. I'm sticking to myself because I'm not doing it very well. Alright. Really? You see what I just did? I just left myself a little right there. But nobody's going to know but you and me, because nobody's going to look that closely at my nails. That's what I like about these. Is there's a lot of room for oops. And then I can always just say, well, I intended it to be that way. That was purely intentional. I don't know what you're thinking. Okay. I think I'm going to do my left hand first. Yeah, I'm going to have to use another set. Good thing I didn't reseal those again. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I can't get over this. This would also make a nice 4th of July set. We'll have to see what I have on hand come the 4th of July. All right, let me reseal these real quick. If I can pick them all up. And the easiest way to do that, when they're small, when you've individualized them like this, you open it. I usually just hold it open with my finger, grab my tweezers, And then I just put them in with my tweezers, and of course I missed one. Let's see if I can stick it in. There we go. And then I use my tweezers to work them down toward the bottom so I have room to seal it without being messy. Because you don't want to seal on top of your nails, obviously. Okay. Yay! Well, there you have it. I'll probably stick a top coat on a little bit later once these have cured up. I probably won't wait that long because I'm not that patient of a person when it comes to waiting to do top coat. Let me put these in my actual trash. And okay, well, thanks for sticking with me through this video, and I hope to be doing more soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.